Hello friends, this is the InStyle Knitting Studio. Today we will learn how to knit ribbing with needles while working back and forth. We will cast on the necessary number of stitches. I have 20. Use any method that is comfortable for you to do this. We learned this in previous lessons. Please see the link below the video. I have cast on 20 stitches. Now, I will take out one needle. I will turn the work around. The end of the yarn is down. Now I will knit alternating knit and purl stitches. I will use the continental style, but you can knit however you prefer. We slip the first edge stitch onto the right needle. Now, I will knit a knit stitch. The next stitch I will knit as a purl. Again a knit, and then a purl. I will continue alternating until the end of the row. We have already learned how to knit and purl stitches together. Please see the links below the video. I will knit until the end of the row, and in the next row, we will see how to continue. I will knit the last stitch as a purl. We have completed the first row. Now, we will turn the work around. In the second row, we will slip the first edge stitch onto the right needle. We will knit the stitches as follows. If you knitted a knit stitch in the first row, then in the second row, we will knit a purl stitch, the other way around. If you have knitted a bit and gained some experience, you will immediately understand where the knit and purl stitches are. Now, I will try to explain this in some way. Let's look at our stitches. If a stitch has a back loop, see here, the back loop, which is further from us, is closer to the right needle. Here she comes forward. This will be a knit stitch in this row. That is, this stitch is just asking to be knitted as a knit stitch. The next stitch has the front wall coming forward. That is, closer to the right needle, therefore, we want to knit and need to knit it as a purl stitch. Look, the next stitch, again the back half stitch comes forward, closer to the right needle. So we knit it as a knit stitch here, the front wall is closer to the right needle. So we knit it as a purl. We will alternate this until the end of the row. Knit, purl. Knit, purl. If you are knitting classic stitches, you need to look at the previously knitted rows and knit stitches over the braids, and purl stitches over the stitches hidden between the braids. This will give us a 1x1 ribbing. If we need 2x2 ribbing, We will alternate 2 knit stitches and 2 purl stitches. We will also knit the last stitch as a purl. We have knitted 2 rows. Here our ribbing is already slightly visible. Let's knit a 3rd row. We will turn the knitting. We will knit according to the same principle. The first edge stitch is slipped onto the right needle. Next, we look at our stitches. Here, we have the back wall coming forward, closer to the right needle. Therefore, we will knit it as a knit stitch, the next stitch. Here, the front wall is closer to the right needle. So we will knit it as a purl stitch. Again, the back wall comes forward. We will knit it as a knit, so we will alternate between knit and purl stitches. I will knit to the end of the row. We need to see our ribbing more clearly. I have knitted the 3rd row. The last stitch I knitted as a purl. This is what a 1x1 ribbing looks like. It is double-sided. It looks the same from both the front and the back, identically. If you look closely, you can see the braids that are on top. These are our knit stitches, and the stitches that are between the braids are our purl stitches. Ribbing is usually used for the bottom of the garment. It is also used for the sleeves. When knitting ribbing, smaller needles are used. This is necessary so that the ribbing holds the fabric. We knitted ribbing 1x1. Ribbing can also be knitted 2x2. This is an alternation of 2 knit and 2 purl stitches. It's up to your preference. I think everything was clear. Please, if you have any questions, ask in the comments. Like and subscribe. And I will see you, my dear ones, in the next class. Bye bye.